Residents who attended the public information session expressed concerns mainly over the plan's complete closure of Burloak Drive, which is estimated to last 14 months. They're wondering why options that would have allowed traffic flow to continue weren't chosen.
I think a lot of people are really offended, and I'll use that word, in the neighborhood, in the area, that they're shutting down a major highway, a major roadway for 14 months. Access to the QEW now will have to be through side streets, and by that I mean Appleby and Bronte, perhaps Lakeshore. Those roadways are already tremendously busy.
So we want to understand why they are not looking for an alternative to just maintain the flow. It is okay that they need to close it time to time, that is fine, but 14 months, that is too much time and it's going to impact, like more gas, less time at home, less time together as a family and spending activities outside of the house.
While Metrolinx had many representatives on site to speak with residents, no one was available to answer media inquiries, which were directed to an email address. Metrolinx had this to say when asked about the 14-month closure and other options for traffic flow. The Burloak Drive grade separation project is vital for enabling 15-minute two-way all-day GO service on the Lakeshore West Line. Working together with the City of Burlington and the Town of Oakville, Metrolinx will separate rail tracks from the road, providing a faster and safer option for trains, vehicles, and pedestrians. This will be transformative for the region, but we also understand construction can impact businesses. In an effort to reduce long-term, multi-year impacts, we are closing Burloak Drive to finish construction as efficiently as possible. With a full road closure, multiple crews can carry out activities simultaneously, which reduces construction timelines. This approach also allows the road to reopen approximately 1 year earlier than originally planned. One Oakville councillor referred to this approach to construction as a demand that Metrolinx made to keep costs down. He stated the original budget for the grade separation was $130 million from Metrolinx and $65 million each from Oakville and Burlington. The town and city are now on the hook for an additional $15 million each, increases being blamed on the pandemic.
We're paying money, so I'll always say we're a partner. Metrolinx, to be quite fair, have always been listening. They've had an ear, and we're happy that they've been there to listen. But in the same sense, I mean, when Metrolinx tells us this is what you have in front of you, do you want it or not? That's not really a true partnership. We have to take what we can get, and we've seen projects canceled that were there a lot longer than Burloak was. Like my colleagues in Ward 2 with the Kerr Street underpass, it's canceled indefinitely. And we don't want to see that happen. So yes, a partnership is a tough word to use right now, but we're a willing partner if we have one at the other table, but we are happy Metrolinx is moving ahead with this project.
Some of the work is already underway. Metrolinx's own timeline shows relocating utilities, installing a storm sewer, and rail detours began in the spring. A 10-day closure of Burloak is expected this fall, while the 14-month shutdown is scheduled to begin in the summer of 2024. Some are allowing themselves to look past the immediate interruption to their lives and see the bigger picture.
I think it is something needed, maybe not right now. There is not that much problem on the waiting, but I think in the future it could be need.
It should make things easier for the commuters using Burloak.
Every single resident that I talk to in business knows it needs to happen. They're happy it's happening. I'm happy it's happening.
Burloak Drive is scheduled to reopen in the fall or winter of 2025, with the entire project due to be completed in the fall/winter of 2027. Jason Trout for Halton News in Burlington.